Good day once again, folks. This is the fourth and final episode of the final Project Rubric series on HBO. Only kidding. This is your fourth video, folks, so please make sure that you watch all four of them because this is important not only for the leader who will be filling this out, but also for you as the team members to know what is important that you should be doing throughout this project to ensure that you are getting the highest grade and at least the group grade, right? Because remember, just because your group gets a grade of whatever, it be 100 or 90 or whatever, you need to make sure that your group grade is what you get because you may not put in the same effort as everybody on your group, right? Or you may put in the maximum effort, so therefore you would get the grade. So again, this is done by your team leader, and your team leader should provide everyone on the group a copy of this before it is submitted to me. So you'll see here at the top, it has sections 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are for the 5 team members. So the group leader and the other 4 members' names would go here. Okay? Then the first area that a person is graded on, I'm going to make this larger for this video because I want to make sure you can see it. The other ones, I know that you have those documents and you have these as well, but this one here is only got a few lines in it. So you're eligible to get graded on 4 areas, 25 points for each, right? So basically that's 25% to get 100%. So if you get 100%, then you would get the full grade that your group got. So if your group gets an 80 and you get 100% from your team leader, then you would be getting the 80, right? If not, you would be getting whatever percent of that 80 that your group leader assigned you, okay? So the first area is communication. Your team member consistently communicates in a timely fashion through phone, text, email, Skype, and reports to all meetings. That doesn't mean you can't miss any, right? But it also depends upon how you miss it. Did you inform that you would miss it? Were you required to submit something prior to the meeting? Did you do so that your other team members can also make sure that they see what you were supposed to submit? Are you making an attempt to show up to other meetings? Are you coming for the period of meetings that you can? Are you responding to messages through WhatsApp in a timely manner? Whatever your team agreed upon, if it's 2 business days, are you responding within 2 business days? Are you responding to emails? And so forth. So this all has to do with how well and how consistently you communicate throughout the course of this project. Deliverables. The leader must collect student submissions. So the leader is going to be keeping a folder on everything that you all submit to them. When the team member submits the required deliverable, so whatever area that you have agreed to or been assigned to for the project, you are to submit that part as requested within certain deadlines that you agreed to as a group. Then if you submit something that the group or the team leader says it needs to be altered or edited in some fashion because it doesn't meet the requirements of the highest grade on the rubric, well, then that communication would be sent back to you, and now you'll be required to make the changes. If you submit your portion and it requires changes to be made, but you don't respond, you're going to lose points. And here is where it's important that it's not just your initial deliverable, it's also whether or not you're able to make the changes that are requested of you. Okay? The third part is demeanor and cooperation. The team member works well with others. So there are situations that will arise where you may get on each other's nerves, where you may get upset with one another, but you remember to focus on the behavior that you're upset with and not the person. Don't make it personal. Don't get unprofessional. Don't use foul language. Try to be considerate of one another. Try to be empathetic with one another. Understand that we all are going through a lot of different things at this point in time because of various reasons, so you must just try to be cooperative. That is another 25 points. The last 25 points here, the presentation delivery, that will be done by me or by your lecturer, right? Which means that your lecturer or myself, whoever it may be, watches your presentation and takes note that you have delivered your presentation and to what degree. So for example, here is a little bit of an individualist part of the presentation. Were you present? Did you cover all the materials in your topic? Did you read from your slides? So basically, your presentation delivery here is where you would get rated. So the 4 of them add up to 100. If you get that and anywhere in between there, and that is your grade for your project. So you should see before this is submitted from your team leader a number here, here, and here with each of your names, and it should be copied to each member on the team so everybody understands what each person was assigned prior to submitting this to your lecturer. Okay? I may have said me several times during this video, but I meant your lecturer, because remember, you're going to be submitting this through Moodle with your project, this part here as well, and that means that you'll be submitting your business proposal, you'll be submitting your Excel spreadsheet, you're going to be submitting this document, and you're also going to be submitting a link in a Word file to your presentation on Google Drive, which you're going to make sure that your lecturer has been given access to view, right? And those 4 things will be zipped, remember, zipped, not put RAR, but zipped into one folder and uploaded to Moodle. Okay, that will be basically your project submission. Okay, folks, so I believe you have everything that you need to be successful with this project. And remember that you can reach out to your lecturer for any more clarification on these items or ask questions during your weekly live session. Thank you very much for watching these short videos, and I wish you the best of luck in your completion of your group final project. Thank you.